everybody. So today I'm going to be doing kind of a big, well not big, but kind of a dual video, just kind of putting them into one. I'm going to be doing a how-to or tutorial or how I do my contour and blush and highlight, and also a review on the famous Yachio brush from NARS. So this is what I used to do my blush, so just show you guys. I do have a little bit blush on, but it's I kind of took it off and redid my foundation or my powder, so yeah, that's that. So anyways, if you want to know on my eyes today, because I do get questions and I always forget because I pre-record videos, in my crease I used a mixture between Tita Tint and Bamboo as my kind of best friend color. All over the lid is Max Gold eyeshadow, and in the crease is NARS Galapagos, and highlight I use Brulee. On my lips I have this lipstick by Maybelline, and it is Make Me Pink lipstick, and it's really pretty. I really do like this pink color. Okay, so first thing I'm going to show you guys is how I contour my face. What I use is a flat top kind of kabuki brush kind of thing. This is from Coastal Scents, I believe. It's a C108 flat bronzer brush, and it's also good for bronzer too, but I usually use my bronzer as my contour. So what I use is my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in Sunny. That's what it looks like. And the first thing that I do is on the edge of the brush, I kind of pick up the color. So it's kind of on the edge, as you can see. And then I tap away the excess. And then what I do is I just find the hollow of my cheek, which is from like the top of my ear going down, following the line of my jaw. You can make a face like that, or you can make the fishy face to find the hollows, but I pretty much know where it is. And I kind of just draw a line first. Then once I draw a line, kind of following the hollows of my cheek, I go ahead and use the top of the brush to buff the rest of the product in. And there you can see it slims down my face a lot. Same thing with the other side. Sorry, hold on. Okay, sorry, boyfriend calling. Anyways, so I do that, and then I just buff it in with the top of my brush as my contour. Then I go in with the top of my brush and I kind of just dab it in, not a lot, and then I take it on the side of my face going up, and same thing on the other side. And you can take it down under your chin as well. Okay, so that's what I do for bronzer. Really easy, especially with this kind of brush. I know a lot of people use these kind of brushes, but I don't feel that they really buff it out really well. They do make a nice line, nice and precise, but I don't think it really helps with buffing. So this really helps with blending it out. And okay, on to my blush. So I use a very famous Yachio brush from NARS. If you don't know what this is, it is from NARS, and it is the perfect blush brush to use to distribute colors. So I'm going to show you first kind of what it does. I'm going to be using my, I'm going to layer blushes. So the first thing I'm going to use is a bronzer actually, which is Irresistablement by NARS. And with this brush, there's two things, or there's many ways you can use it. You can use the flat side right here to kind of tap the color in, and you see it picks up color. And when you tap it off, it really gives a great amount of color. I mean, the exact amount of color you need. And you can use this as, if you use it and you tap it onto your skin, it gives a little bit more pigmentation. Actually, I shouldn't use this to show you. I'll use a little bit more pigmented blush. Taj Mahal. So you guys know that this is the crazy orange, burnt orange color. Okay, so if I used it over here, and then I tapped it on my skin, you'll see that it gives a lot of pigmentation. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. But if you use it on the tip, and then you blend it in, you can also do that, and just kind of circular motions. And the further away your hand is to the brush on the handle, the lighter application you'll get. If you hold it here and say I went in and then I buffed it into my hand, that's the pigmentation you'll get, which is really, really heavy. So hold it, especially with pigmented blushes like this one and like Exhibit A, you want to hold your brush at the very end, and then when you blend it in, you just get a very pretty distribution of color and that nice sheen, but you still have a nice pigmentation. So those are just the ways that you can use this. It's easy to wash this brush. I don't really, you can deep clean if you want. It doesn't really need to be. I use the MAC spray, and I just spot clean it every time. That's what my NARS girl told me to do. Because this handle is wrapped with that wire, you want to be careful about water getting on this. It's kind of downside. But anyways, I'll show you what this brush does. So I'm just gonna, the first brush or blush I'm going to use is actually the bronzer, like I said, it's Irresistablement by NARS. And I'm just going to use it on the side of the brush, the flat side, and then I'm going to work it onto my cheeks. And I'm kind of pressing a little harder just because this brush is, this bronzer isn't as pigmented as the Taj Mahal, but it is very nice. And as you can see, it just gives a perfect amount of color. I love this brush. Okay, there. So, and then I'm going to layer the Taj Mahal as kind of a highlighter blush kind of thing. So again, I'm just going to tap it onto the tip of the brush. You can see that will go a long way. And then I'm going to really lightly just kind of dust it onto my top part of my cheek, going back. And you'll see that nice orange sheen that it gives. And it's so beautiful. So that's the blush right there. It's so pretty. Yeah, so totally love this brush. It is pricey, like I said, but it's so worth the money. It's my favoriteest ever brush, like ever. So it says a lot because I don't have a ton of brushes, but I have a good amount, and I can't go a day without using that one. So yeah. And Irresistablement I really like. I hardly use my NARS Casino bronzer anymore just because I love the NYC one. But this bronzer, it'll be good for light skin girls as a bronzer, but for tan to medium dark, really pretty brush because it's a terracotta color. And it is matte, so it is nice. So that's that on my cheeks. And then for highlight, I'm going to be using my Dior Amber Diamond, the Dior Skin Shimmer Powder. It's an Amber Diamond, and this is what it looks like. Such a gorgeous highlighter. And then for that, I like to use the angled brush like this, which is kind of dirty, and then I just sweep it into the thing, tap it off. And then I like to go on the top of my cheeks, up into my temples. And this gives like the perfect highlight glow. Down my nose. And that's that. So this bronzer, this highlighter is really pretty. You can choose which colors you want to use. You can use more of the bronzy colors, or you can use more of the highlighting colors. I just like to mix them because even the bronzing colors don't give that much of a that much pigmentation to look really like dark on your skin. It just gives a really nice sheen. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's like, it's Amber Diamond. Like, that's really what it is. So yeah, I love that as well. That's my favorite highlighter of all time. Yeah, so I hope this helped. And I hope you aren't too scared of the Taj Mahal blush, because it can work. I am pretty fair. I'm not super fair. I do get dark if I'm in the sun a lot, and you can see my tan that I got this past weekend, or no, sorry, 2 weekends ago at my boyfriend's graduation. Yeah, that's how I was in the sun for like an hour, and I just got totally black, and oh, it's so crazy. And it was actually burnt, and then it turned to tan. So my face didn't get really burnt though, because I was wearing my foundation, which has SPF, or my moisturizer. Anyways, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave it down below. By the way, the nail polish I'm wearing is one from e.l.f. God, I forget the name. I'll try and leave it down below, because I know I'll get questions too. And this ring is from Forever 21, by the way, as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!